Hello and welcome everybody to another card making tutorial from Koko Vanilla Designs. It's been a while in between, so I'm really excited. This card's actually got quite a few steps in it, and I thought what I would do is show you the supplies before I start making the card, because the ones that I'm using are open packets, so at least you could have a visual of what things look like. So the Glitz, the new roller stamps, which are so cool, some glitter pegs, which are really cute. Maggie Designs, Maggie Holmes has just created some new papers and a whole line with crepe paper, so we're using her papers. The ever popular washi tape, some stickers with arrow stickers are really in at the moment too, and of course some sentiments to decorate our cards with. All of these supplies can be found on site, and the cardstock base that we're using is Aussie Scrap Sauce Gumdrop, is this colour. Okay, so I've already pre-cut the card and folded it, and so we're with our roller stamp, which is the first part of this process. We're just going to create this background, which I've already done here on this card. One of two things that you probably need to do when you use these rollers, firstly is to make sure you ink all the way around, and secondly, when you're pressing to stamp your item, that you make sure that you have pressed really hard, so that you try and get an imprint that's pretty good all the way through. And generally you would put, I'm just going to use this piece of cardstock because I have it handy, but probably a piece of paper underneath so that it's not going on your workspace. Okay, so I've inked that up a fair few times. So just apply pressure all the way through. It doesn't matter to me whether it's a perfectly straight line or not. If you want a really perfectly straight line, you could use a ruler as a guide. So this one I think is called Wood Grain by memory. I'm not sure, I should look at the packet so I can actually tell you. Yes, it is Wood Grain. And it's great just using the white on top of any coloured cardstock. It just gives it a little bit of interest and texture to your cardstock base. Okay, so I'll pop that aside. So that's why I put the paper, so that at least it's not, now the ink isn't going to go on your card. Okay, so I've picked out my papers from the paper pad, and I've already cut them out. So this cute yellow floral design, and I'm really loving mixing different patterns, stripes, and all different colours. So I've already basically what I'll do is cut out some shapes and then place them around to see how they look right. And I had a cute idea of making these little flags with toothpicks. So I will do these now using the washi tape. So I'll just set that aside for a sec, and I might zoom in just a little bit closer so that you can see how I do these. Okay, so basically you grab washi tape. So this washi tape is from Glitz Design, and if you don't have this, I'm sure everyone's got a stash of washi tape, so just use what you've got. So grab your toothpick and just fold over and let the washi tape just meet on the other side and press it in together, hopefully straight if you can. It's a bit fiddly. Okay. So just make sure once you've rolled it and joined it up that you press in so that it sort of stays there and doesn't move around. Okay, so then I just roughly do a little triangle to get your little flag bit at the end. Okay, so once again, not really worrying whether that's perfect or not. Okay, so I'll just do the other one too. Okay, so once you've done your two little flags, I tied a little yellow polka dot ribbon around it, and to make that process easier, just pop a little bit of double-sided tape so that they stay in place as you're trying to tie the ribbon, otherwise it just gets really fiddly. So roughly there is where I might want to put them together, and they will move around but not so much, and then you can adjust them later on, but at least the double-sided tape just keeps them secure and together. Okay. So then just cut off a generous length of ribbon so that you can tie a bow. Really fiddly when you're using little items, but you get the idea. Okay. So then once I get the sort of bow that I'm happy with, I can then cut off the excess ribbon. Okay. Okay, so I've got my cute little bow there. Okay, so that part of it's done now. Okay. So now I'm just going to adhere all these pattern papers to the card, and then we can finish it off with our sentiment and our little arrows. Okay. Okay, so I've only actually stuck the yellow pattern paper down because I wanted to do something a little bit different with the pegs. So probably best to attach a little bit of double-sided tape so that this doesn't move if the card's in transit or... Okay, so then attach your little peg there. Actually, I might use this one just because it looks a little bit nicer. So pop a little bit of double-sided tape on the back of your, it's probably a lot of double-sided tape there, but you don't need that much, probably less. Okay, so just once you've done that, you can just adjust them the way you sort of want them to sit. Okay, and the double-sided tape will then keep it there. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a sentiment, and I think the one I was going to use was All About You. There goes my phone. Okay, so I'll just place that there. And then we've got these cute little arrows to use. So basically that's going to now be elevated. You would need to elevate that with double-sided dimensional tape so that it's a little bit lifted because the peg's lifting it up at the back. So just to make it even. So I might just... Okay, I'm back. So I've actually stuck on the dimensional tape, as you can see. So it's given it, because the peg has lifted it up, it's now given it a lift on all sides. So I just took the liberty of sticking that down. So it's all coming together really nice now, and all that's left to do is to choose a couple of the arrows from the pack. These are really cute and versatile. There's so many different colours to choose from, so it can sort of match all your projects. So probably just have a bit of a play of maybe this cute little one. So just something fun like that, just to add to your card, just gives it a little bit of extra cuteness. So there you have it, our cute little All About You card. And then finally just inking around the edges to give it a bit of, just to finish it off nicely. So just get your white ink and a dauber and just go around the edges just to finish it off. It just sort of almost frames it a little bit. Okay, so there you have it. So a nice big open card, that's the back. Yeah, lots of cute ideas, and of course all these packs have got heaps more supplies in them to make lots more cards and scrapbooking pages and so forth. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and hopefully I'll be back with another one very soon. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.